The introduction of Craig Brewster was the only change to the United starting 11 that lost at Aberdeen last week. He came in for David Hanna. Celtic had Tosh McKinlay making his debut at left back, allowing Tom Boyd to switch to the right while Peter Grant returned in midfield, and Willie Falconer played in attack at the expense of Phil O'Donnell and Simon Donnelly. The referee was Gordon Simpson from Peterhead. Summariser Alan McAnally, commentator Jerry McNee.
So it's Peter Grant who kicks off for Celtic. Season 94-95, just 3 months old, and already this is the third meeting of the clubs, and both teams with a lot to prove this afternoon. Both have been very disappointing in terms of championship form so far. United have won just 3 games and taken just 4 points from the last 15 available. Already some anger creeping into the game. Celtic failing to register a win in their last 5 games. A disappointing spell for them. They've taken just 2 points out of a possible 15. This is Gordon Petrich for United to Malpass. It's blocked by McStay. Boyd. Good early ball from Walker to Byrne. Celtic putting players forward. Faulkner's on the far side. Still Byrne has it. Back to McStay. That takes a deflection and just inches past the post. So a good start by Celtic. And Faulkner's header just clipping Cleland. This is Byrne for Celtic to Boyd. Boyd operating the right back area this afternoon because of the arrival of Tosh McKinlay. Swept away by O'Hanlon. He's done all right since arriving here. 2 shutouts he's had in his 4 appearances so far, despite the team's overall poor form. He's in trouble there, but that's disallowed for a foul on the goalkeeper. Faulkner pleading his case, but the referee immediately blew the whistle as the challenge was made. The high ball played in towards Faulkner, the goalkeeper watching it carefully all the way, and there was certainly an elbow up there from Faulkner. Not a lot of contact made, but enough for the free kick. And the free kick awarded just on the halfway line. So Mr. Simpson from Peterhead looks as though a fairly stern test this afternoon. A few early free kicks already awarded. So it's Welsh. Just a little touch on there, and it's not clear of the danger area by Tosh McKinlay. So a grey, misty day here at Tannadice. A few empty seats also, but plenty of atmosphere. Billy McKinlay for United. Cleland sends it in, touch on by Brewster. Malpass was well forward, the shot going in from Brewster and Dailly. Well taken by Marshall.
Great touch from the big man there, not back. Maurice Malpass almost thought he was going to get through. Big Gordon takes the strike, okay though.
Andy Walker sliding in and goal kick awarded. Andy Walker has 4 goals this season, but they've dried up a bit. First of last month was the last time he scored, and he's the only recognised Celtic striker to have scored this season. So that's an indication of the problems Tommy Burns has. Good run there by McStay, but pushing the ball just too far ahead. He gets a break though. Out it goes to Byrne. The early cross. It's Collins! And John Collins gives Celtic the lead. 8 minutes gone here at Tannadice. And John Collins, who has a tremendous scoring record against Dundee United, does it again. Has 5th goal of the season. A great early cross from Byrne. And a fine finish from John Collins. It's Dundee United 0, Celtic 1.
It's exactly the kind of start that Celtic would want. A great early ball in from Paul Byrne. Nothing the goalkeeper or defenders can do when the ball's delivered in such a way. John Collins attacked it, and it was easy for him to have a finish. And Celtic have certainly started the better of the two teams and do deserve to go 1-0 up.
Next state. Collins, Tosh McKinlay in the line for Walker to chase. Petric is with him. Again, another risky clearance by Petric, putting Bowman in a bit of trouble. Comes off the head of O'Neill, and that's a free kick against McLaren. A little nudge there by the United player.
Brian O'Neill started very well. He's won a few good headers against big Craig Brewster, which I'm sure will do a lot for his confidence, because it'll be a hard battle between himself and Brewster today.
This is Boyd, given away though to Malpass. It's played early by Brewster to Dailly. That's a good ball. Boyd chasing with him. And the United man has to settle for the throw.
I'd like to have seen Christian Dailly taking it in and being more direct there. He gave Tom Boyd too much of a chance to get back at him, and as soon as he had made the decision to step over the ball, Tommy was there with a good tackle.
Malpass providing the cross. And United have got the equaliser. 13 minutes gone, and Craig Brewster back in the first team this afternoon. How United have missed his goals. Well, he responds almost immediately. It's Dundee United 1, Celtic 1. The high ball floated in. He out-jumped the defender. Marshall got his hands to the ball but couldn't give it out. And Craig Brewster gets just his second goal of the season, but a welcome one it is for Dundee United.
Well, that's why he's back in the team, because even Golak knows he's got a chance of putting balls like that into the box. And the big man getting his head on him, and that's exactly what he did. He got enough power on it. Big Gordon Marshall almost got a touch to it, or certainly did, but couldn't keep it from going in the net. And Dundee United are back in the game.
McNally's header. Johnson sends it through to Bowman. Bit of dithering by McNally. And Brewster firing the shot wide of target. But dithering there by McNally, allowing the United player the chance. Comes off the head of Dailly. And McLaren shows a fair bit of pace there. He's caught by McNally. He was called over by the referee, and this will be a yellow card for the defender. Well, McLaren showing a lovely bit of pace. McKinlay is who swings it in. It's Welsh, and that one just about scraping the outside of the post. Marshall diving across. Superb header by the big defender, and this Celtic defence being tested in the aerial battle.
Well, they were certainly caught out once before, and they were almost caught out again. And if anything, if they're not going to win the header, at least to put the man who's going to have the header off.
So it's United playing with a lot of confidence now. Bowman sends it through to McLaren. He's trying to take on O'Neill, and he gets the corner kick. That brings a huge roar from the United fans. Well, both teams having a real go. Plenty of entertainment in the opening 20 minutes or so. Petric has moved to the edge of the Celtic penalty area. He gets in the header. Oh, it's a marvellous save by Marshall. A superb header by Gordon Petric, and a save to equal it from Gordon Marshall. A powerful header by the United defender. And Marshall reacted so well. Bowman sending in, looking for Christian Dailly. McNally gets his head to that one. Grant gets a touch. It's McKinlay. Well, again, the aerial threat from Dundee United had evidence. On that occasion, it was Christian Dailly. As the ball was swung over from the right-hand side, Dailly climbing above the defence, and McNally making a good interception, especially with Brewster there. This is Johnson trying to get through. It's away now to Faulkner. Faulkner doing well against Petric. He's got Byrne ahead of him. Cross comes Welshaw, who read the situation and concedes the throw-in. It's away by McKinlay. And the offside flag has gone up against Brewster. Greg Brewster, the man who scored the winning goal in the Scottish Cup final last season. We'll be hoping now to get a good run of matches going after his recent injury. Here he is again, working extremely hard. Losing out though to Peter Grant. This is Collins. It's Tosh McKinlay. Good ball through. The opening's on for John Collins. Great play by Collins. And he's got another one. 27 minutes gone. A second goal for John Collins. A second goal for Celtic. It's Dundee United 1, Celtic 2.
Dundee United at 6 and 7s. It looked as though there was no danger. John Collins drifted into the forward position. Nobody picked him up. He cut inside. It was an easy finish for John. Routine. It's a training goal. Dundee United questions will be asked at half-time, I'm sure, just how he was able to run through unattended.
Here come United now. It's McLaren showing tremendous pace and McNally recovers well. It's a good challenge. Still United have it. It's McLaren again. McNally still with him. Good play by Andy McLaren. This is Bowman. Trying to find McLaren again. He has to slide in there, but United giving the ball away. It's Collins playing it through to McStay. Walker's allowed space in the right-hand side, but McStay caught there by Malpass. It's played through by McKinlay. This is Brewster trying the early shot. And behind for the goal kick. It's a good open game.
Good through ball by McKinlay. Craig knows he's the last man here. There's 2 or 3 Celtic defenders. Quite entitled to have a pot with his left peg. He's got plenty of power. Unfortunately for him, just couldn't hit the target.
Just kept in play by Faulkner. That was good play. Now it's Byrne. Swinging in the cross. It's left by Petric and almost fell to Andy Walker. Well, Petric being extremely casual again. And almost allowing that ball through to Andy Walker. Collins working hard, trying to drive Celtic forward, as extremely well. The referee allows the advantage, but he may well take action against Brewster once the ball is out of play. And Brewster being called over. Well, he made the first challenge on Collins, who did ever so well. And then he tripped Byrne, but it's for the original challenge on Collins. It's played through by O'Neill. Play again, and on that occasion Grant Johnson. Certainly Collins and McStay playing extremely well this afternoon, getting a grip of the midfield area. Well, this is Walker sending it through to Tosh McKinlay, and that's what Celtic paid out money for this week. Tosh McKinlay pushing forward as often as possible down that left flank, something he's extremely good at. This is Welsh. McLaren trying to find some kind of opening here. So Welsh will try the long throw. This could be United's last chance of this first half. McKinlay coming in, but Walker does well to scramble the ball away, and McKinlay was just a little bit late. That's a free kick awarded to Celtic with 2 minutes of injury time played. There goes the half-time whistle. So applause from the Celtic fans. And a splendid first half for John Collins, who struck after just 8 minutes. McStay got the break of the ball, sent it out to Byrne, and his early cross was fired into the net by Collins. And after 14 minutes, United equalised. The ball swung in from the left, and there was Brewster to hit the equaliser, but after 27 minutes, Tosh McKinlay making his debut, sent a good ball through to Collins, some lovely skills from him, and he finished off in some style. The half-time score here at Tannadice, Dundee United 1, Celtic 2. So it's United who kick off the second half, but it's Celtic who are in the driving seat. Well, the clubs evenly matched last season in the Premier League outings, ended 4 points apiece, but Celtic this season beating United at Hampden in the league and then repeating that in the League Cup quarter-final, and leading this afternoon by 2-1. Claims that by the United fans that Marshall had handled that one outside the box, but the referee waving play on. I'll pass. Clears. And the Celtic making a change. Tosh McKinlay has gone off, and that's a change I don't think Celtic would have been contemplating. Now in comes Simon Donnelly. I can only imagine that Tosh McKinlay took some kind of a knock in the first half and tried to continue in these second 45 minutes. That's a bit of a blow for him on his debut, and he was playing so well. Here come United now through Cleland. It's O'Neill who's with them, and that's a corner kick. So an early chance for United to do something in the second half. Welsh moves forward, so too does Petric. A lot of movement inside the area. Almost a boxing match going on involving McNally and Welsh. Surprisingly, the referee saw none of it, but he saw that. A lot of warning there.
Andy McLaren very, very lucky not to give book there. That was almost assault on the line. The referee decided not to book him, but he'll have to be very careful in future, I'm sure.
It's played through by Peter Grant. I'll pass his header. McStay's in there. This is Walker. Now it's Byrne. A bit of holding going on there. It's Donnelly. And the save from O'Hanlon, but there certainly seemed to be a bit of holding going on inside the area as Byrne swung in the cross. A lot of jostling going on. Petric there with Faulkner. This is Johnson. Touch from Christian Dailly. Brewster has to backtrack a bit. Small pass to McKinlay. It's Christian Dailly. To Paul Byrne and Peter Grant, but McKinlay digs in well. Good play by McKinlay. Still McKinlay. Well, delightful play by the United midfield man, making his 199th league appearance for United this afternoon. Delightful skills. Sending ball across goal. So United now making a change. Andy McLaren is leaving the field, and Gerard Nixon will replace him. Remember Nixon scoring a quite spectacular goal against Celtic at Hampden in the earlier league meeting, and they also come on here against Aberdeen. The match recovered and really got United going that day. So Ivan Golat's hoping that he can stir things up a bit. Free kick awarded to United. Tom Boyd conceding it. So Petric and Welsh move forward. McKinlay delivers across. The goalkeeper commits himself, and Marshall had completely lost that one. But fortunately for Celtic, the ball headed behind by Tom Boyd.
Well, big Gordon Marshall comes to clean this and doesn't make even any attempt to get it. We'll certainly be thankful there was a Celtic man behind him to head the ball away.
There's still the pressure on. Welsh comes in. McNally gets a touch. O'Neill's here as well. A real commitment from both sets of players. That's through now for Gerard Nixon. He hits the early ball. And still it's in play. Not now. So an early touch for Gerard Nixon. He might just be able to turn things around for United. Sends that one out of play. Faulkner kept running in on the goalkeeper and forced him into that. This is Walker, but loses out to Cleland. It's missed by Dailly, picked up by Byrne. Grant slides in, Collins is there with Nixon. It's through now for Johnson. Brewster's in the middle, Nixon's arriving. That one falling just a little bit behind him. That gets the United fans going.
Good flowing move by Dundee United here. Grant Johnson almost takes it to the line, just a little bit behind Gerard Nixon, just couldn't get enough on it to direct it onto target.
This is Walker, Collins. That's Tom Boyd. Donnelly. Boyd again. Laid off by Walker, the chance on for Donnelly. Well, Simon Donnelly still looking for his first goal of the season. He cracked in 5 in the final 10 games of last season when he broke into the first team. Here come United, breaking out of defence quite effectively, but the final ball, a poor one. Grant Johnson striking it. They have another chance here through Malpass. Turn. He finds difficulty. Now it's Welsh. This is Dailly. Good teasing cross. Welsh was well forward, but McStay has it. In comes Nixon. It's Gerard Nixon, and it's off the line by Tom Boyd. Still United have it. This is Johnson. Played through by Malpass, Brewster's there, and the ball dips over the top, but Celtic really making things difficult for themselves, and Gerard Nixon almost punishing them, and it was Tom Boyd who managed to scoop the ball off the line. Christian Dailly began it all, sending the high one into the middle. Welsh was well forward, and Neil it was who cleared. McStay tried to get it away, it broke through towards Nixon, and up popped Boyd on the line. Clear. Swept away by Johnson. That's Gerard Nixon down the line for Dailly to chase, but O'Neill reached that very quickly, made up a lot of ground, and he's been hurt in that exchange with Christian Dailly.
There wasn't a great deal Christian Dailly can do about that. His momentum is taking him into Brian O'Neill, who did defend really well. You can see here he gets across, plays the ball away. Certainly Christian Dailly caught him in the chest with his knee, but really can be faulted. Both players going for the ball 100%.
There's been a lot of commitment from both sets of players. Celtic still leading by 2-1. But a match really that could go anyway. Celtic starting extremely well this afternoon. United coming back into the match. Celtic taking over again before half-time. Now it's United with the throw-in through their skipper Maurice Malpass. This is Nixon, good turn by him, getting in the cross. O'Neill's there. Malpass sends it back into the middle. Oh, a superb goal by Christian Dailly. A superb header after 71 minutes. It's now Dundee United 2, Celtic 2. A lovely turn out on the left-hand side by Gerard Nixon, getting away from Peter Grant, swinging in the early cross. Was knocked away there by O'Neill. Malpass followed through with a powerful header, and a brilliant finish from Christian Dailly, picking his spot at the corner of the net.
A great goal by Dundee United. Christian Dailly, he has had a little bit more urgency than himself in the second half. There was a superb header to beat Jordan Marshall in goal.
Collins. And the free kick is awarded against Cleland. So what can Celtic produce now? John Collins, who scored both the goals, appears to take the free kick. McNally has moved into the area. Welsh is there. It's Collins' header. It's Donnelly. Johnson's with him. Next day caught by Nixon. The throw-in awarded to Dundee United, and Nixon racing forward. Brewster's in the middle. McNally didn't quite take that one, and is claimed for handball. And the referee pointing out towards the corner flag.
Dundee United very lucky even to get a corner out of it. Gerard Nixon should have played the ball so much earlier to big Craig Brewster, who claims for a penalty, but nevertheless Dundee United have a corner.
So strong claims for handball there by the United players and the supporters. Meanwhile the referee awards a free kick to Celtic. So a couple of controversial moments there, because that all began with the throw-in being given to United when Celtic thought it was theirs. Nixon sprung forward, got the ball through. McNally failed to cut it out. Brewster was there, and then the final shot coming off the Celtic defender for the corner. O'Neill rather powerful with that header. Corner kick now to United. Well, it really is getting quite dramatic out there.
Oh, when there's pressure put on a defender, you don't know what he can do. Brian trying to get enough power on it to get it back to the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, just get too much on it.
So it's McKinlay who swings it in. Welsh is up there. And Welsh complaining that McNally had been shoving him. Still play rages on. It's through now for Gerard Nixon. And Celtic managed to scramble it clear. Collins is still in the ground. It was Collins who did enough to block United there. He took a bit of a knock, but he's back on his feet as play goes on. This is Simon Donnelly. McKinlay crunches in. This is Nicholas, Celtic substitute. It's Collins. And that comes off Patrick. Celtic's ball.
I think everybody...
Absolute bedlam now.
Well, yeah, I think everybody in the game in the stadium now, they're all animated and everything happening. Dundee United and both Celtic try to get this winner.
So Donnelly trying to get forward, but blocked there. Played by Walker, played by McKinlay. McNally comes in. Ball from Marshall. This is Walker. And a good strike by Andy Walker. A long kick out from Gordon Marshall. The Celtic striker latching onto it.
Yeah, Andy Walker certainly has. His goals have been few and far between this last month, and that's as close as he's come today. As important as this game has been to both teams, Jerry, I'm sure, okay, they would have loved to have the 3 points, but with 4 goals scored,
So the final whistle sounds, warm handshakes between the managers. And Christian Dailly throwing United a lifeline after 71 minutes. Malpass, the United skipper, sending a header back across the Celtic penalty area. And there was Dailly rising to pick his spot in the back of the net. The final score at Tannadice, Dundee United 2, Celtic 2.